Picking a high quality developer is one of the most important things when you are investing in Dubai real estate. If you pick the wrong developer, your investment can turn into a living nightmare where you don't make a lot of money. So that begs the question, how do you pick a high quality reputable developer? In this video, I'll be going through a simple 4-step process to ensure you pick the best developer in Dubai, and I'll also be revealing one massive red flag you need to watch out for. So the first critical point is picking a developer who has a really good reputation in Dubai. There's a famous quote by Warren Buffett which says, "It takes 20 years to build a reputation and only 5 minutes to destroy it." That's why a brand like Emaar will ensure their communities and their developments are some of the best in Dubai because they know how hard they've had to work to get there, and they're not going to risk ruining their reputation by building subpar developments which nobody wants to live. This is why it's so important to research a developer's history, projects have they previously completed on, projects they have ongoing, and what other people saying about them. For example, if I was looking at purchasing from Ellington Properties, I would be reading reviews online. I'd be seeing what are buyers and end users saying about their products, because if you've got lots of people who are saying good things about them, the chances are the reputation of this developer is very good. This will also give you a clear idea if a developer delivered on their promises, completed their projects on time, and if the quality is up to very high standards. Before we go on to the next point, it's worth mentioning that do take reviews online with a pinch of salt, because sometimes negative reviews can be an anomaly and they're not the norm. The next critical point before you make any property purchase is, if you're in Dubai, go and visit previous projects that developer has completed. I can't understate how much you learn from going into a developer's property, and then you get to feel the lobby, the building materials, and you get a real sense of if this developer cares, if they're maintaining the property, and the overall quality of the workmanship. You've got to put yourself in the shoes of that end user. If it's high quality, they're going to want to live there. That means you'll get high rents and you'll get higher capital appreciation. High quality finishes and durable construction are signs of a developer's commitment to excellence. This is so critical because it is a good indicator that the developer will maintain their property, and this is so important for when you go to sell a property. It's well maintained, so end users and other investors will be interested in your property. So if you are overseas and you can't visit that development, it's so important you work with a broker who's visited previous properties, and they'll give you their honest advice on their opinion if they think it's a good investment or not. If you want any further information, book in a call on the link below and sign up to my weekly newsletter to get more advice and inside tips. So if you are overseas, the third point you can do is look at their social media and their websites. When you go onto their website, does it feel slick, professional? Does it feel trustworthy? Does this feel like the type of developer who's going to look after their project and their future developments? If the answer is yes, then this is a good indication that they are a reliable developer. For example, if I go onto Emaar's website, straight away I can tell they're a professional, they're trustworthy, and it gives me confidence as an investor that they're going to maintain their properties, and having this trust in the developer is so important before you make any investment. Although it's worth bearing in mind that this isn't a perfect test, because there's one developer that I'm aware of who's got an awful social media and awful website, and after visiting their products, it's some of the best in Dubai. In actual fact, they're a relatively unknown developer, and I'm sure you're going to start hearing their name pop up a lot more in the Dubai market, so keep an eye out for future videos. The final tip before I talk about the red flag is engaging with the developer's sales representatives. For example, are they professional? Are they trustworthy? Are they answering your questions? Or are they just trying to sell you a product and will say anything to your face? If the answer is the latter, that's a bit of a red flag to watch out for. Evaluate their customer service by asking about questions about the developer, asking questions about the service charge, ask questions about the best particular units, etc. and gauge their professionalism. You can learn a lot about a developer by just talking about the sales representatives and how much they care about you as an investor. Because a developer with an excellent customer service is a great indicator that they're a high quality developer which you can trust. So what is this big red flag I've been talking about? Well, if you've been doing your research and you can't find much information about the developer, they don't have any previous projects here, that is a bit of a red flag. The reason being because you get some developers who come to Dubai to build because the market is hot. And that's all well and good, but what happens in 5 years' time when the development is completed? Someone's got to maintain that building. If the developer is just in Dubai for a quick money grab, they might not care about the future product and the building can deteriorate. So if they've never built in Dubai, have they built in other places in their own home country? For example, if it's a UK developer and they've got multiple developments in the UK, you don't need to be as wary. The big alarm bells should be occurring if you can't find any information about them other than they're a new entry into Dubai. You've also got to research their track record of the team if they are a new entrant. Who's leading them? What's the management? And again, do you trust they'll deliver and maintain your property? So investing in a high quality reputable developer is one of the biggest factors which will mean a good or a bad investment. The other massive factor is where is that property located? So watch this video here so you can find out where to buy property in Dubai, and don't forget to like and subscribe.